Hey everybody, Sam Kavaris and the Nimnik Buick Sports Update. Well, everybody's in except for Maurice Jones-Drew and Justin Blackmon. The Jaguars have a new locker room, which is by far and away the nicest thing in the National Football League. It rivals all of those multi-million dollar baseball locker rooms. The one in Dallas can't compare to this at this point. It's got spas, it's got LED lights, it's got almost 42,000 watts of sound, it's got 20 different screens in it, including an 80-incher. It's the kind of place where the players obviously would be very comfortable, and that's what they want. In addition to that, it'll send a signal to potential free agents that, hey, Jacksonville is a pretty good place. Paul Posluszny probably put it best when he said, look, the locker room is a statement by Shad Khan that he wants to give us the best and he expects our best. And that's what Khan has done so far in his tenure as the owner of the Jaguars. He has really shown that this is a project that he wants to be very successful, and he will spare no expense. Hopefully you got a chance to see the locker room, and you'll get a chance to see it over the season. It is unbelievable to see exactly what they've done there. Spent a ton of money, and hopefully the players will respond to that as well. At least the guys who were there. The Justin Blackmon situation is pretty simple. They've agreed on the money. They've gotten to the right number. The difference is the guaranteed money, and Blackmon wants a significant amount guaranteed, and the Jaguars want much less than that guaranteed based on the fact that he had these off-field problems. Well, you know, they'll find a compromise, but his agent's probably going to hold him out at least a week as they try to find some middle ground between where the Jaguars are and where the Blackmon people are in terms of guaranteed money. But the slot that he's in, the number 5 spot, it's pretty simple. He's going to make about $18 million over the next 4 years. The Maurice Jones-Drew situation is very different. Jones-Drew told the NFL Network, and as I've told you, he only talks to the national media about this. He told the NFL Network that he expects to hold out for the entire camp and is willing to do so beyond that. And that's the key, because you may not know that players don't get paid until the season starts. So until he starts missing paychecks, that's when it'll become real to him and his family and the people around him that, hey, dude, you're supposed to make $5 million, and now you're not making any at this point. That's not until the first week of September. Shad Khan came out and said, look, he's under contract. We expect him to show up. Khan's bringing some of that business sensibility to football, and in this case, he's putting his foot down because he knows that the running back position is not as vital as it once was. Yes, MJD was the leading rusher, but it was a 5-11 team. The guys that went to the Super Bowl had premier quarterbacks. Their running backs were part of it, but certainly not the threat that guys have been in the past. Rashad Jennings will step in as the starter. Jaguars will do what they can. Will he be the same without Maurice Jones-Drew? No. Is it going to make a difference in wins and losses? That's hard to say because it's a new team, new coach, new owner, new attitude. Players are playing differently. Defense is probably going to be a lot better. Who knows? But don't be surprised if MJD is not a factor for the Jaguars in 2012. I'm Sam Kavaris, and that's the Nimnik Sports Buick Update.